Tonight, on Most Daring, heavy-duty hijinks and larger-than-life pain. Supersize your mayhem with the bigger, and biggest losers. First up, a colossal water slide delivers the thrills when a wet and wide daredevil takes to the skies. Then, a moo-moo mama finds the perfect place to stash her beer. And a jolly snowman on the roof as a winter wipeout. Plus, nothing gets between a big man and his meal. And later, a bachelor party is tons of fun, but one rude dude needs to lighten up. These are the most heart-stopping moments ever caught on tape. Your diet of disaster starts now. On Most Daring, Biggest Losers.
Lake Mead, Nevada. College students have built the ultimate thriller. A giant homemade water slide. For Dan Taylor, it's the perfect pastime.
You fly down this slip and slide, you hit the ramp, and you fly up in the air. It's a great time for everyone.
The students get more speed than they know what to do with. But one large lass is worried she won't get much air.
That girl was going down on the jet ski.
So her friends tie a rope to the back of a jet ski and send the girl on the ride of her life. The co-ed gets pulled right off her boogie board. And smacks the surface.
When she hit the water, it was like a bomb went off or something. Oh my God! God goes wild.
The onlookers loved it. And so did the high flyer herself. If this big swimmer was hoping to make a splash, she definitely succeeded. Zachary, Louisiana. This woman's on a beer run with her boyfriend. At the cooler, she grabs the largest case she can carry. Only she's not going to pay for it. The lady totes the 24-pack down a back aisle. And a moment later, she reappears. But the beer is nowhere in sight. Another angle reveals the truth. It turns out a plus-size moo-moo is a plus for shoplifting. The bandit has parked the entire case. With 20 pounds of beer squeezed between her thighs, she's ready to get the party started. But this kind of stash job also works on higher-end items. It's sale time at this electronics store. And the prices are rock bottom. But that's still not low enough for this customer. She has her eyes on a new DVD player. And seconds later, she has her thighs on it, too. The big bone burglar takes her 5-finger discount and sticks it where the sun don't shine. Unfortunately, her waddling exit doesn't trigger any alarms. But in both cases of Thigh Master thievery, police shouldn't have any trouble tracking down such large targets. Copenhagen, Denmark. There's nothing like the weightless feeling of soaring through the air. Keyword, weightless. The first-time parasailer gets a running start, but can't quite get off the runway. At least her spirits are high. A light breeze is usually enough to get airborne. But what she needs is a mighty wind. On her instructor's cue, she hustles down the incline.
Come on now, come on now, come on!
Only her takeoff goes south. The woman's dreams of flight are grounded for good. Too bad for this ample adventurer. The chances are slim she'll ever soar like a bird.
Shazam.
Packing on the pounds isn't just a problem for humans.
You gonna try and roll over? Big tough.
After all, the term fat cat caught on for a reason.
Come here, kitty. Come here, kitty. That's it. That's it. Come here. That's it. Do it.
Shazam the kitty may be stuck here for all 9 of her lives.
Yeah, yep. You can do it. Yeah, this way.
Only a well-placed claw helps her flip on her feet.
Kitty. Good kitty. You did really well.
Then there's Bug, who's got an itch he just can't scratch. The bulbous beast gets no relief, pawing at the air. But the worst of all is being a house cat that can't get in the house. Biff has vastly outgrown the pet door. But that doesn't stop him from trying. The more he struggles, the more he whacks himself in the face. Persistence pays off. Beefy Biff finally slips through. Cats might be known for lounging around, but too much leisure, and a tabby's bound to get flabby.
Just ahead, trouble is coming down hard. From a maxed out mini biker who flubs a landing to the busted candy bar thief who's a real handful. Still hungry for more? We're just diving in on Most Daring, Biggest Losers.
You might say Ronald Pern has too much time on his hands. The big guy is willing to try just about any kind of gas-powered stunt. No matter how small the wheels are.
A little mini dirt bike is a little tiny kid's dirt bike. Me and all my friends have. We love riding them.
That's a real big gap. Now we're talking serious.
Ronald has 2 goals today. Land a 17-foot jump and not make an ass out of himself.
17 foot.
He fails at both. Ronald overcompensates on the approach.
The whole time I was thinking I needed to go fast, because especially with my big body on that little tiny bike, and I just went way too fast and overcleared the whole thing.
He's thrown off his ride. His parachute pants catch on the cycle, and he still ends up on his feet.
The whole bar clamp bent.
The handlebars couldn't hold up Ronald's exceptional weight. But at least he's not hurt. Except, of course, for his pride.
I got caught with my pants down big time.
Maybe next time Ronald will realize the gravity of his situation. It's a fact of life. Fat guys and ice don't mix. When the surface cracks beneath him, the kid lands hard on his side. And the only thing colder than that water is his cruel buddies laughing at him. He's going to have a chilly walk home. Of course, sometimes breaking the ice is the point. Kevin wants to give his skinny buds a giggle by punching a hole in the frozen lake. It sounds like a slick idea. The ice doesn't give way easily, and his feet slide out from under him. Kevin disappears rump first under the surface. There's no sign of him until he comes up gasping for air, stunned by the cold water. His pals throw him a rope.
David, go help Rob.
But there's no way they're pulling him up onto the dock. Instead, he has to crack a path for himself all the way back to shore. The frigid plunge didn't just scar his psyche, but his legs as well. Maybe next time there's a winter chill, these groundbreakers won't try to look so cool. An all-night grocery store is the perfect place to get a midnight snack. And this hefty punk is so hungry, he's going to steal a candy bar. The store manager knows something is up and catches the kid slipping a Snickers into his hoodie.
Hey, man.
But this chunky flunky isn't going without a fight. On the long walk of shame, the suspect bolts toward the front door. The wily employee grabs on tight and ends up in a tug of war over the sweatshirt. Way out of his weight class, the thin man wrestles with the bare-chested big boy. But it takes 3 guys to stop the bruiser. Finally, the manager gets the pin. Minutes later, the shirtless shoplifter is under arrest. And it's all because of a candy bar. Thanks to his uncontrollable craving, he may find the scales of justice are tipped against him.
bad.
J.R. Rose wants to wow the kids by doing a fancy dismount from the monkey bars. But so far, the only thing he's showing off is his gut. The other dads aren't convinced he can do it.
This is your brain on drugs.
And they're right. Instead of getting a perfect 10, he gets a big fat 0.
I had cuts on both of my elbows, cuts on my knees, and then a little cut on my cheek.
This ample acrobat may have wanted to impress his friends, but the only impression he made was in the ground. On a rainy day, this big guy decides to alleviate some boredom by heading to the park, proving he's still light on his feet. Too bad he's so heavy on his everything else. And it gets worse.
Fat boy at the park. Do that dance there.
See? By the way, not a good day to be a playground ride. But that's okay. Barney will have his revenge. And still the round rider gets right back in the saddle. You know, this might be how the dinosaurs really went extinct.
Get it going, get it going.
Falling off of children's toys. Okay, we'll spare him any more ridicule. After all, when you're this big, it probably feels good to act like a little kid.
When we return, more heavy hitters. An unruly bull goes on a rampage. And he's aiming for the largest target. Plus, a day at the beach means surf, turf, and girth. Then, when a plump stuntman puts on a blindfold,
This is not going to end well.
he eats the ramp. And a corpulent cowgirl goes for a ride. That's next on Most Daring, Biggest Losers.
They say the bigger they are, the harder they fall. And Jordan is definitely big.
Hi, Jordan, say hi.
Some smooth linoleum causes a heavy-duty crash. Jordan's okay, though a slippery floor can't match a slippery roof. In Canada, Dan Babineau's got to clear some snow off the shingles.
That's hot.
Yeah, don't worry,
I'm a doctor.
And the temperature isn't the only thing dropping.
Let's go, boy. Uncle Danny.
Big Dan plunges in an avalanche of powder. Old Man Winter might be to blame here. But in Laredo, Texas, Juan Herrera causes the most colossal fall. He loves to horse around with his sister. And today, Juan's got a really slick idea. He sets the trap.
Hurry, you're gonna miss it. Come on, come on.
And she's down in a flash. Kimberly rounds the corner, and it's bottoms up. The whole family collapses in hysterics. When it comes to falling flat, these droppers all learned a hard lesson. Bigger is not always better. Skate parks can be dangerous, even when you're not riding a board. This husky skater is stuck in the bottom of the bowl, and he's too big to climb out. If that isn't bad enough, a crowd has gathered to watch. Though his friends lend him a hand and a jacket, the guy just can't pull his own weight in this rescue. Finally, two dudes double up to give him a boost. With some extra help from above, he's pulled to freedom. Luckily, when push came to shove, his friends didn't leave him hanging. Meet the world's biggest racing buff. At a video game expo, a fan has shoehorned himself into the cockpit of a driving game. A horde of geeks gawk at the man as he tries to get out. Fortunately, another heavyweight is able to wrench the gamer from his bucket seat. Now he can find somewhere else to park. As long as it's not here, in this cafeteria. One plump lunchaholic should have left before her last helping of ham. The space at the table isn't exactly built for the all-you-can-eat crowd. Add a thick parka to the mix, and this lady might be here till the spring thaw. It takes all her strength, and even her friends' help, before the seat finally sets her free. Hopefully next time, she'll skip dessert. Or she could end up like this woman, whose fun in the sun got beached. Capsized by the shallow surf, the lady is having trouble finding her sea legs. A pair of helping hands hauls her ashore, where she finally regains her footing. It's proof that one size does not fit all. And you can get into some sticky situations living a supersized lifestyle. In Spain, the annual running of the bulls is never dull. Some athletic folks tempt the wild beasts. But most people stay safely behind nearby fences. Unless they can't squeeze through the bars. This Grande Senora doesn't make it between the gaps in the gate. And the animal flips her to the ground. She's in serious trouble. But luckily, the space under the fence is wider, and the woman is pulled out of harm's way. Her leg is injured, but she's alive. Now she knows if you're going to the running of the bulls, you'd better run from the bulls.
Don't fall behind. More giant sharks are on the way. They're tipping the scales and rolling ahead with an appetite for chaos. So brace yourself, because it's all coming down to this. On Most Daring, Biggest Losers.
At a Los Angeles honky-tonk, the crowd cheers for a full-figured cowgirl who's looking for some light entertainment on a mechanical bull. All she needs to do is balance herself on top. Easier said than done. The machine dives forward, and she rolls right into the railing. But she's not the only girl with oversized ambition. This rider in Florida is happy to give it a try, because a whirl on this bull doesn't cost a dime. In fact, the lady gets a few bucks out of it. Once her body's in motion, it's too much to stop. And her good time goes belly up. At least both of these giddy-up gals landed on plenty of padding. Nashville, Tennessee. You're looking through the eyes of a police taser cam. This ex-con was caught stealing from the restaurant where he works. He's 6'3", 300 pounds. And he's not going back to jail without a fight. Cops tase the man. Unfortunately, it's like big game hunting with a fly swatter. They bring him to his knees again, but still he refuses to surrender. In fact, he doesn't drop from the voltage, but trips because his pants are falling down. The situation escalates when the behemoth stares down police and rips out the barbs. He rushes inside the restaurant, putting the customers in danger. Surrounded, the suspect finally concedes defeat. Ronnie Irby's heading back to the big house, sentenced to a year behind bars. But it would have been a much different story if this hulking criminal had charged cops before they charged him. North Aruba. A hefty tourist has just discovered his favorite cruise activity, the rope swing. And now the lumpy monkey wants to up the ante with a backflip.
I gotta kick my feet up.
The instructions are simple. Push off, then flip into the air.
Yeah. All right, go. 1, 2, 3, go.
Well, 1 out of 2 ain't bad.
Go.
The man doesn't release the rope. He nails the rigging and flops on the deck like a flounder. Rope swings seem idiot-proof. But this pudgy pirate just didn't get the hang of it. Compton, California.
Oh, yeah.
There's nothing like a treadmill to help shed a few extra pounds. The big guy, Eric, wants to show off for his brother, Ramon. So he cranks up the speed. But before the heavyweight can hit his stride, Ramon takes him out of the race. The interference makes the man lose his footing and his face. His brother's reaction is immediate. Obviously, he's concerned. If Eric needs help, he's not going to get it here.
Let me see your face.
The superficial scrape will heal just fine. But Eric might want to find a new workout partner.
Coming up, the jumps get extra chunky. A roly-poly daredevil sticks a landing like Weeble Knievel. And he's hungry, and he's not gonna take it anymore.
Do you want fish?
It's sink or swim time. On Most Daring, Biggest Losers.
At a fast food restaurant in Virginia, this big eater has a temper as powerful as his appetite. And he's as mad as he is hungry. The terrible Tubby has no regard for the children in the restaurant. Even amused customers get a tongue lashing. Tired of the foolish man's ballooning rage, employees call the police. By the time he finally takes his troubles to go, cops are waiting outside. And now, for making this an unhappy meal, he could be forced to eat his words. Police close in on a swerving pickup. The man at the wheel is driving in the wrong lane. And from the looks of his beat-up truck, he's already had one run-in tonight. Cops box him in and stop him. But it's not until they see the man that officers realize they have a problem of epic proportions. And he's hammered.
Call the wrecker and tell him to bring trash bags because he vomited inside. Well, that's why.
Forget driving. This heavy drinker can't even stand up.
He's got a bandage on that knee. He's not going to be able to walk.
The sizable suspect will sleep it off in the hospital. And when he wakes, he'll be forced to answer for driving drunk. After all, the lush left police plenty of evidence.
I'm sorry, but I can't take puke, man.
It's proof that just because a guy has a beer gut doesn't mean he can handle his liquor.
Thanks, because he vomited inside.
A big guy on a big bike can only mean one thing. Big trouble. A large lad on a homemade cycle is too top-heavy. So when he pulls a wheelie, all his weight comes with him.
You okay?
The rotund biker
that's so stupid.
is lucky he didn't break anything.
Look at your elbow. Yeah, it's pretty funky.
But not every big-boned rider bounces back so easily. This wide-wheeler is about to attempt a trick in the rain. And he's going to do it blindfolded.
Oh my God. This is not going to end well. Oh my God, I'm so scared now.
He can't see the ramp, but he can feel it.
Oh my God.
The blind biker loses his footing and finds a face full of pain. Even his shoe abandons ship when he hits. The oaf eventually comes to,
Oh God, I seen the thing and I thought it was the
having learned his lesson for showing off. But in Huntington Beach, California, motorcycle daredevil Bubba Chasin thinks he has a good reason to be a big ham.
I just wanted to step up a little bit. All those years in high school getting picked on for being the fat guy, you know, I got made fun of.
And he still does.
You know he does, sit around eating donuts all day.
The wild man hopes to win over his critics. But even though Bubba has a taste for thrills, he eats dirt. It's a whale of a wipeout.
Not only I scratched my face up, hurt my pride a little bit.
Fancy moves might earn you some street cred. But it's not worth the risk if you have to pay a hefty price. Vacations are all about trying new things. And this woman has definitely never ridden in a kayak.
I can't tell you're going to put that thing in the water.
It's a massive undertaking. And leaving the shore only makes things rockier.
Look at the back of it, all I was thinking.
Maybe the traveler should try something simpler, like swimming. Submarine by the stress, the kayak capsizes and drops both riders into the drink. At least she's still close enough to walk back. Clearly, this lady pushed herself to the limit for some summer fun. Unfortunately, she pushed her boat to the limit, too.
Straight ahead. A curvy strobogram is a real crowd pleaser. Until someone pulls a major party foul. That's next on Most Daring. Biggest Losers.
Did you?
Meet Debbie.
Hope to see you in a minute.
By day, she's a mild-mannered lady. But at night, she becomes Debbie Dumpling, the life of the party. At a bachelor bash in England, she leaves the groom-to-be breathless.
Every time I tried to get up, she just pinned us back down again. Just couldn't get away.
one guest puts a wedge in the hot and heavy performance. With a hard yank, he turns Debbie's granny panties into a thong. And she's not happy about it.
I got up and I hit him right across the face. He deserved it.
In all the confusion, the man of the hour thinks he can make his escape. Only Deb's a good sport. And the party must go on.
Some jobs we can have a good laugh at.
I loved it. I was brilliant. It took the attention off me.
The plus-size showgirl may have been the butt of a prank, but no one will ever stop this feisty lass from being a big hit.
Call them tubbies on a tear. Or 2 tons of fearless fun. Some bountiful bozos never learn. When you lead a high-calorie life of adventure, that wobbly waistline can cause a double stuff of trouble. And the chances are slim. You'll squeeze past these biggest losers.